channel. I'm Gugu and I'm here with the love of my life,
KEARABILWE,
and we are your favorite queer couple. So today, we're doing a video on red flags for femmes. Red flags for femmes.
All right.
Basically, KEARABILWE is going to be taking us through what are her red flags when she is dating or romantically interacting with femmes.
Oh, yeah.
When she's going to tell us about her past, because now she's with me.
And that's
so we're talking about not the present or the future. Talking about the past.
Okay.
So she's just gonna unpack. Basically, it's just a venting session for her.
Yeah.
On what she feels like are red flags and things that you should stay away from.
Yes.
So as someone who is interested in femmes, then maybe you can take some advice.
Yeah, and please feel free to add on to what I have to say. Obviously, guys, this is just from my experience. Some of them I'm serious, some of them I'm like, let me throw it in for the banter, for the jokes, you know. And honestly, as Gugu said, this is just based on purely my own personal experience. And then I had to literally think about these within like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So it won't be like everything. It's not exhaustive.
She cannot speak for all queer people.
Yeah.
Or all people that are interested in dating femmes.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us what femmes are?
So should I say?
Yeah, I guess a feminine presenting
Yeah.
person.
Yes.
But specifically right now we're talking about like feminine presenting like lesbians.
Yes.
Or
pansexual or bi
people, or even basically
just
femmes that she would be interested in dating.
Yes. All right, cool. So let's get into it. All right, number one, long nails.
Disclaimer: I feel like this video is gonna be problematic because already you're starting like this,
guys. It's for
red flag.
Red flag, balega.
Can I just say?
No, I think let me tell you.
Can I just tell you guys a story? This shows for you must not be.
Don't judge a book.
Don't generalize and don't be generalize or judge a book by its cover, because a week before I met her, I had the longest nails.
And they were red.
Yes, and then they just got you know when your acrylic grows out, and then I was like, they're getting thingy, damn it, let me just cut my nails because they're getting old. I need to renew them anyway.
Yes.
Then I met her.
Yeah.
So imagine if I'd met her a week earlier. She would have missed out on this beauty.
Yeah. I just feel like the reason I said that is because it gets to a point where, and I'm picking my words very selectively here, it is just with certain sexual practices, practices. Obviously there's the use of fingers, and then sometimes having nails, obviously limits you know, to a certain extent, and then
it could hurt somebody.
And if you like that and the person can't do that, and they're holding on to their nails, and the person won't try again to be like, okay, let me go shorter, or let me change my shape at least. I feel like because why won't you put my sexual needs and sexual wants also
over aesthetics?
So you know what I mean. So it's not having them really, but it's just like when you have them and then you realize like, oh, it's limiting or affecting this certain part. What do you do about that? All right. Okay. You know, all right. And then number two, I think for me, it is just in our interactions, right? Sometimes these particular individuals can now want you to be like a man.
So that's your second red flag.
Yes, when it's like, okay, it's small things like the expectations, like let's say, oh, we're going out on dates, and then oko, I'm the one that's always paying. Or when we move in together, certain kind of things are assigned to me, like, oh, you must take out the trash, you must whatever way. Things are just put on you, and these are things that in heterosexual spaces men would do, and they put on you without you even without them even asking you, do you actually like doing this? So for me, it's the expectation, and it comes up in small ways in the beginning when you're like, why Kare?
Funny story though.
Yeah.
I do expect her to take out the trash.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I'm always like, take out the trash.
She should, or like she'd be like, why didn't you lock the door? Check that the doors are locked before we sleep. That's your job. And I'm like, girl, I'm scared too. You close it. It's late. But yeah, that was my second one.
Yeah. Okay, that's a valid one.
Yeah. And then now we're getting deeper and deeper. I think number 3 for me is someone who doesn't allow you to express your femininity, and it links to my previous point. Like, just like say, like, you know, yesterday we went out, I was wearing a young crop top, you know, my high waist jean, giving a sexy, or the way I speak, like, look, you see how I speak, like, I'm very like with my hands, I be like, girl,
yeah,
I kiki,
she does speak like that.
You know what I mean? So
especially the gossip, the tea is hot. When the gossip is hot, she's like, girl, what? I'm like, she's like, girl.
Stop and say word. Like, so I think I've been in relationships where I could sense that, hey, once that part comes out, the person backtracks. They don't find you maybe as attractive anymore. They start being like, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like,
because they are attracted to one aspect of you, and they want it 24/7
all the damn time. You can't have it.
You can't be multifaceted now.
Yes, true. Because what if one day I want to wear lingerie?
That's valid. That's
you know
valid.
What I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that for me is something that's that's a red flag. Like, yeah, and you must test it out very early in the dating stages. You know, one date, might just take out your femininity to shock
things. Shock the system. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I see that. And I can
yes
also admit that when I first met her, I think it's just this thing where you have an idea of someone. So the few instances that you hung out with them, they were masculine presenting, you know, and even their behavior, all of this stuff. So you start to think that's them. But it's like, obviously, as you uncover someone, you spend more time with them, they have layers, and you need to make space for the layers. And sometimes when you're not expecting the layers, you don't make space for them because you're like, you know. So I mean, like, for example, when I first met you, the first few months, I think you had like a farewell at Rez, and you asked me to do your makeup. Yeah. And I was a little bit inside. I was shocked that she asked me to do her makeup. Okay. But I didn't show it, and then I just made space for that. I embraced it, and I was like, sure. And I did her makeup, and she looked beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
But it's like, do the inner work by yourself. Don't make it now your guys' job. It's your job, because why are you shocked that someone asked you to do their makeup? When did they ever say they never wanted makeup on their face?
Just because I look like this, when did I say that?
You know, that you made those conclusions. So now it's your job to unlearn them by yourself. True. Because now you make the person uncomfortable. Yeah. You're like, you want makeup? True. You? Yeah. Now they have to explain themselves why they want makeup on their face. So just an example.
True. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. And then, these next 2 points I think are very valid and are very key. I think the first one is, this person always thinking that they're right. And especially in relationships that looks like mine and Gugu's, right? For some reason, like femme presenting individuals, they'll always like come into things like, I'm right and
you're wrong.
You're wrong. No, you're masculine, you're wrong. I'm feminine, let me teach you. And it's kind of like, that is not true.
Very inaccurate.
Yeah.
So I mean,
no, I'm gonna get your point.
Like, are you dragging me?
I mean, in the beginning, baby. Remember, that is something that when we started dating, I did kind of voice out for it. How banana sisi, you know.
Well, but to my benefit, like to my defense.
Okay.
Benefit, not to my benefit, to my defense. Yeah. Sometimes she really was wrong.
But sometimes you really were wrong, though.
Was I?
Yes.
I'm joking, guys. I was. People want to say problematic jokes. But yeah.
All right.
I think the point, doesn't matter.
No, sir?
I think the issue is when, like, for, let's say, the beginning of a relationship, the other person is wrong a lot. Okay. It sets the tone for you start to think they're always wrong, which is false, because relationships have different like seasons and different as people you change. So there will be a season where you're the wrong one and you're the toxic one.
Yeah.
But because the tone in the relationship and the foundation has always been, this person is wrong and they have to apologize, you forgive them, then you guys move on. You think that's going to be the tone forever, and it's really hard to be the wrong one when you've always been right.
That's the thing.
It's like, man, I have to apologize? Me. So,
Yeah.
but like 7 years into it, I'm used to apologize now. Like, and I'm used to be wrong. Like,
That's true. That's true.
That's part of life.
I mean, just a quick question, just in general. Like, don't you feel like in relationships, regardless of how it looks, society has always made it seem like the feminine person is right? Like how even like, oh, this person is trash. Like, I'm not trying to put a blanket statement, but it's just like, I feel like what I've kind of noticed is that in a lot of relationships, these people step in with a certain ideology, and then other people step in with a...
I'm gonna answer that one.
Okay.
I feel like there's a reason for it.
Yes,
It stems from
sure.
somewhere.
For sure.
I think if we look at the macro society,
Yeah.
it's true.
Okay.
Cis-het men are wrong.
Okay.
They are wrong in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Patriarchy, they benefit from patriarchy. They uphold it.
For sure.
They are
Yeah.
that they're misogynistic. They do a lot of things to oppress women
Yeah.
or non-heterosexual men.
Yeah.
Right?
True. Yeah.
Non-cis heterosexual men,
Yeah.
right? So I think on a macro level, they are wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. But on a micro level,
Yes.
and now when you're in a relationship with someone,
That's what I'm talking
you
about.
want to, like, you sometimes think you want to trickle that down.
Which it does to us.
It does still.
Yeah.
But everything has, like, you have to look at the nuance and the detail,
Yeah.
and sometimes you're just wrong.
Yeah.
They're not wrong. You're wrong. As the
Apart
same
of that.
one, sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah.
In like the detail
Detail
of it,
of it,
in the detail
Yes.
of it.
Yes.
So not everything can be macro, because then the other person is
Yes.
gonna feel unheard.
Yeah, exactly.
Because on a macro, they can't change macro things.
I can't.
Those are the things,
I can't.
right?
I can't.
But there's one-on-one things that are just like, there's gonna be times where I'm wrong, and but I'm talking about this very much on like a heterosexual level,
Yeah.
because it's cis men and cis women.
Yeah,
right.
that does
fine.
trickle down.
But obviously now it trickles down to us because
Yeah.
of I'm femme presenting. So like naturally, I live in this world. I
Yeah.
don't live in a bubble. I'm gonna embody like
Yes.
the cis women in hetero
Yeah.
relationships. She's gonna sometimes embody even if it's on a subconscious
Yeah.
level, she's gonna embody like the men in heterosexual relationships, even though she's not trying to do that, but we do it. Okay, we do it. So I think that's why.
Okay.
So you already feel like, hi, but wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, if you sit down, baby, and you really think about it,
It's that
sometimes
person.
you're the problem.
Where's the
You're
danger?
the one.
Where's the danger?
It's within you.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And then the next one for me, it goes back to how sometimes femme people honestly can handle arguments, and it's a sense of not giving you as the masculine presenting person the mic, or controlling how you're on the mic. They don't want you to shout at them, but they can shout at you, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just not fair play. Like, it seems as if I can do AB3.
She's so mad. She's saying
AB3.
AB3. ABC 1, 2, 3.
But then you can't. No. You can't raise at me. You can't raise at me. You can't raise your voice at me. You're masculine. I can call you the B word. I can call you.
Yeah, I do not get called the B word.
Yeah, but I can call you asshole, but you can't call me that. Like, it's like, then I can name call like this, and it's like, okay, sorry. Where do these rules come from? Okay.
I'm joking. I hear that.
Ooh, had to let it out.
You know what, Sam?
Oh my masculine presenting people, I got you. Don't worry.
You know what I think, Nam? When we were planning this video, I thought she was venting about her past relationships and things in general. But it's starting to feel like they are being directed at...
It's been 7 years. I have to bring it.
Okay. I hear that,
Yeah.
but I think it links to my previous point of like,
yes.
on that macro level, then it trickles down.
Yeah.
So I think it is that.
Yeah. But I really feel like,
and it doesn't mean it's right.
Yes.
But I'm just
But I really feel, for me, it's a big thing, right? When someone doesn't allow you to speak, and then the reasons for not allowing you is kind of like.
Yeah, but I do allow you to speak.
No,
now,
you
right?
do, man.
All right,
You
okay,
do.
great.
You
I just
do.
wanted to clarify. Okay.
No, you do.
Oh, but you just venting. I get it.
Things I've been through this. You know what I mean?
Even here or in past relationships.
Yes, I've been through it. Not just here in my life.
I hear that.
All my life I had to fight.
I hear that. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah. All right. I think then also, these are my last 2 points. I'm about to wrap it up. For me, it's just how the person acts when other femme people are around. Now it's like maybe someone is controlling you. No, firstly you met me. I had friends that were femme presenting, humonati. We'd always dance,
as you should,
good vibes, whatever. All of a Sunday, because now listen, I'm going out. Now you're like shouting, no, why are you doing this? And the person is just micromanaging you and your interactions with other people that look like them. Like, I don't like that. For me, it's kind of like
red flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a red flag. Right?
I hear that one.
Yeah. And then I say that's my second last, but this is one that for me is very important, and it stems back to the fact that throughout my journey of dating in this space, I've usually dated people where like I'm the first woman that they date, right? So they've dated men, and then we chat and like, oh, okay, I like you too, whatever. And I think there's honestly a sense of toxicity that those people can bring into the space, right? So having comments like, oh no, my boyfriend used to cheat, but it wasn't this bad, you cheated once. Like, wait, it's like, this person, they come to you as a way of like, they're here to want this as an escape, and you must be this perfect person, but all the previous men that they dated could make mistakes, treat them like the absolute bottom of the bottom. You just make one little ouncy teensy wincy.
Is it teensy?
It's teensy.
Is it wincy?
It's wincy. It's teensy and it's wincy. And you are crucified. You
are held to a higher standard than men, than the standard that men are held to. Because honestly, the standard men are held to is
the bottom,
on the floor.
But you must be here. And for me, I feel like that is toxic. Baby girl, be single. Be by yourself. Love yourself.
Work through it.
Forgive yourself. And then go date the people that you'd like to date. Don't come to people
to just offload and put your toxicity onto them.
Yes,
I hear that.
They become extremely violent. I've been in a relationship like that. Became extremely violent. Left there with a lot of traumas. And when I look at that person today, I'm like, the bottom.
No, yeah.
The bottom,
Not the damn bottom.
But that for me is a massive red flag, right? The red flag isn't you the first person dating him. I think it is when you guys get in arguments or you disappoint this person. What do they say? What are the words that they say?
Are they constantly comparing you to men?
Honestly, and in a lot of different ways, it's and also I have so many. Someone who comes to you and they just always put like, oh my gosh, I love having sex with women. I love it. But it's like, have you ever dated one though? Because what are you here for?
That's a hectic one. Yeah.
So I think
so they don't see queer relationships as relationships. See them more as like sexual experiences, and then they see heterosexual relationships as something that can be serious and can be wholesome and can be
and then they want that experience through you, right? So it's kind of like, that is toxic. But I think it's toxic if you want a relationship and you tell them and they drag you along. But if you're stepping into it like, baby girl, I'm ready for you, I'll join you in this ride, then it's okay.
But it's still toxic.
It is, but if you want that, some people want that.
If you get into it knowing and you're fine,
they want that too.
With just a good time. Okay.
Yeah, right. But those.
But also in the good time, I need you to treat me like a human being and humanize me. Like I'm not just here and you're just dehumanizing me. That's I feel like that's important to me. Like the vibes are still important, even if we just have a good time. You need to treat me properly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But those are the few that I could think about in 2 minutes.
Oh, that was your last one.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Those are the few that I could think
She
about.
really got a lot off her chest. Yeah, you guys can.
Yeah, let us know. Do you agree with me? Have you experienced it as femme people? What things triggered you? They're like, oh, I do that. You know what I mean?
What things do you do?
Yeah, let us know. But I think obviously like things are not binary. It can be either way. It can be in any form, like any relationship type. But this is just specific to my own experience. So let's respect that as well.
We hope you guys enjoyed the video. We hope you kikied and enjoyed some of the funny ones and learned something, I guess.
As always.
Yeah. And I hope you just give her a safe space to vent. She was just venting. Give her a safe space. Don't judge her. Don't be, she was just venting.
True.
And see you in the next video. Bye.